You're listening to Only in Seattle.
What is the best piece of advice someone has ever given you about being a private lender?
So I always go back to a friend of ours that you'll know, Steve Gorder.
Yeah.
And, Steve and I, when we first got into the private lending business, we had a little business together, Scott and I, and we were kind of doing some private lending on our own. And he's like, Brent, I've never lost money on a deal I said no to. So, if you don't feel it, then,
That's so funny.
there's going to be another transaction out there. But,
so
learn
to pass
and learn to, say no, because, when you push the envelope, and you kind of reach for transactions, that's when you start to get into trouble.
And that's typically when you and I talk, is when there's a transaction where you've got an estimated value, we know what that estimated value is, and then we look at the numbers and we go, whoa, we're off here.
Yeah.
Probably need to give Brent a call, let him know we're so far off that this may not work. But then the borrower might have enough equity in the deal where everybody's like, okay, we can accept that lower value and we can still make this work.
Yeah, you got to get at that point in time and analyze the risk. And if you believe in the project and you believe in the borrower, and the benefit of it is if the borrower believes in it and they bring more money, then that gives you more faith as far as doing the deal. Because if they're all in, then you kind of know that they're going to kind of work through thick and thin to make sure the transaction works out.
Right.
So those are all good conversations to have. Obviously, if the borrower is not willing to go ahead and step up anymore, then maybe it's not a transaction that you want to hang your hat on, or that when things are going to go sideways, that they're not going to be a good partner and try and work out of it.
Right.
And so, partly, when you underwrite transactions, you also want to underwrite that character side of it and say, okay, hey, if things go sideways, is this borrower, builder, whomever it might be, do you think they're going to be there with you to make sure that we can actually get through the transaction and get it, put to bed and sold, or whatever that takeout strategy is going to be.
Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you'll know when our next video is out.